My name is Frankie Colaro. My ethnicity is Italian, Canadian. I am 23 years old. Well, I aspire to be remembered for something, and I guess that's one thing that no one knows about. An advocate for positive change in the world. More towards just human rights and humanitarian rights, but specifically LGBTQ plus rights. I'm currently doing my master's in communication and culture at Ryerson/York University in a joint program. Within the next 5 to 6 years, I would probably either be in a sport governing body or organization, or either completing a PhD in the same program. Well, I've been involved in sports since I was a child, and I really grew a passion for it while I was struggling with my own sexuality, and I use sport as a gateway to happiness. And that's why I've developed this passion for sports, and I know that sports is a domain that's very difficult, because it follows this patriarchal idea of these conservative ideologies and norms set in place. And I want to change that. November of last year, my beloved Italy was unable to qualify for the World Cup. A lot of tears shed. I lost my voice, and I still have not recovered from it.
Would you say you're a very competitive person?
Oh, definitely. I do not like losing. I see myself always competing, even for the most ridiculous thing, like even a game of Jenga. I'm always competing. Okay, so the first time that I can remember, as far back as I can remember, I was about between 10 and 12 years old. I'm not quite sure. And I was at this camp or whatever with my parents. So they did this little boating race or whatever. It was a paddle race, and I was in last place, and my mom was terrible at it, and I'll still say it to this day. So she was super terrible at it. We were in last place, and we just had to go like around the lake. So I just ended up jumping out because I was so angry, and I had a bit of a hissy fit. Not my best moment, but that was one. The second one was last year. I was coaching soccer, a mixed soccer league, and we were losing. We were in the final. We were losing 1-0, and we ended up hitting a post or something, but I ended up throwing my clipboard and jumping up and down screaming. Yes. I'm not proud of it. It was 13 to 16-year-olds, but yeah. I've done both. Tennis, hockey, soccer, skiing, you name it, except basketball, which is a common misconception just because I am tall. And I do prefer team sports, mainly because those have been my main sports, hockey and soccer. Yes. I've cheated in Monopoly. Plenty of times. I would backstab to win. I'm not that cruel, so I would try to save the person no matter how difficult they are. In the worst case scenario, it would be one of us leaving, but remembering where we actually are in this deserted island to get the other person back to safety.
What if they're not trustworthy enough?
That's why I would go first.
Would you come back for them?
I wouldn't come back. I'd send a rescue team too. I'd be scared too.
What if they end up backstabbing you?
Well, then I guess I'm stuck there for life, and I'll have Wilson as my guide.